One of the words that comes to mind when I think about change is particularly the word cycle or cycles. Some people might think about and talk about seasons of change, but I like the word cycle. In particular, I don't know if I like feeling cycles, but I think that's a helpful word to think about when we talk about change and process change, is that we have cycles in the aspect of revisiting things. God takes us through a journey where we have to revisit things, and so at times we may encounter a challenge. We may encounter our own brokenness, our own sin in particular, and then we make progress, we grow. God reveals things, God shows things, God transforms and changes. But then we walk down the road and we are revisiting those things. We cycle back and we realize that there's more that needs to be done. There's more transformation that needs to take place. And that really goes along with the idea of the title of the book, Change for the First Time Again, because it's a first time as we cycle back onto things, but we know it's happening again, like we've been here before. We've walked through these things before. We've encountered these situations, these challenges, these pains, our brokenness, our sin. And I think we just have to keep in our minds an awareness that we have cycles, and that God has planned cycles, just as if you want to think about seasons, there's the season of winter that we're generally in right now in the month of January. This season will end at some point, maybe March, maybe April, depending on where you live. But we will be back to winter next year as we move into the latter months of 2017. November, December, winter will return. We cycle back and we walk through things again, and just to keep that in our minds, that God has even planned the created order dealing with cycles, that God also has planned for us to walk through cycles, and particularly as He transforms us to help us look more and more like Jesus, that there are cycles, and to be ready and to know that every time we visit something, it's maybe actually just a revisiting what He's already done. So keep that in mind, the idea of change through cycles and revisiting different places and spaces in our lives and what God's doing.